Yes, it's another SUV, and yes, it's an Alfa Romeo. This car is called the Stelvio. It'll be on sale early in 2018 in Australia, directly aimed at mid-size European luxury SUVs like the Porsche Macan, BMW X3 and Audi Q5. This particular car is the Quadrifoglio version, powered by a twin-turbo V6 petrol engine with 375 kilowatts. That's more than a Macan turbo and enough to make it the fastest SUV ever around the Nürburgring. So says Alfa Romeo, and here to talk more about its design is the head of Alfa Romeo Design, Scott Kruger.
I think one of the biggest aspects of the design is the overall proportion. One of the things we wanted to do was visually shrink the vehicle, make it look very coupe-like, nimble, really make it look as efficient as possible. So one of the things you see is in the greenhouse, the upper area, where we really tried to visually shorten the back end of the vehicle, lean the glass forward, make it look very athletic and nimble. Overall, the body is, I think, very reminiscent of Alfa Romeo in general in terms of the historical aspect of the beauty of the sculpture of the vehicle. And as we go towards the front of the vehicle, some of the things that's unmistakably Alfa Romeo is the Scudetto, or the front grille. Very large openings on the lower, somewhat of a menacing but a signature aspect of the headlamp that you see not only in Stelvio, but you see that in the Giulia as well. So on the front you have intakes on the lower that are feeding the twin intercoolers, and you look at the hood, you have the hood extractors that extract the hot air from the engine compartment. Once again, this being a Quadrifoglio, you see all the Quadrifoglio elements. You see the lower carbon fiber sill, the very iconic 5-hole wheel. And on the back of the vehicle, no shortage of Quadrifoglio elements as well, with the quad exhaust. You see the tip quad exhaust, something that's very much reflective on the Giulia as well. And the tail lamps, being a very sculptural, very organic shape, we try to give the contrast with a very technical internal on the lamp. One of the things to note about the interior is the aspect that it's very driver oriented. This is something that we've done as well on the Giulia, where this vehicle is all about being the driver. It's all about driving experience. It's all about taking the technologies that are in the vehicle, which are very prevalent, and making them secondary, making it all about the experience of the person sitting behind the steering wheel. So you see the flowing lines, very taut, very wide feel to it. This one being the Quadrifoglio, you have the carbon fiber. Once again, playing down some of the technology that's there in a way that makes it more about the driving experience.